Hello, YouTubers, and welcome back to another episode of Freedom Friday here on the Ohio Patriot Education Network YouTube channel. I'm, as always, your host, the Ohio Patriot. And for today's episode, we're going to talk about fairs and festivals here in Ohio having to be obscurity because of stupid-ass gangbanger teens that want to keep doing gangbanger bullshit in this state. And I'm frankly fucking sick and tired of it because they're all the same motherfuckers, usual suspects, dude. It's not a bunch of people that are teenagers. One's particular fucking race of people are teenagers, what it is in the state right now. So, yeah. And then, of course, you got piece of shit Kamala going on a whole anti-gunner tirade in the last few days here. There's actually stuff resurfacing from her ass, literally calling for disarmament in this country from the 2020 debates and stuff like that when she never up on the debate stage there. You got a bunch of retards on X right now that are leftists trying to claim that Trump is ducking Kamala, even though he specifically has put a statement out today that was saying about how, given the fact that they keep, shifting people and stuff like that, like, who's to say it would actually be Kamala at this point, and why the fuck would he debate her is what it is then? It could be a different nominee come, the DNC basically in a couple weeks here is what it is. And then, of course, you got a bunch of other leftist assholes claiming that Trump violated the Logan Act today because I guess Netanyahu went to Mar-a-Lago to meet with Trump, knowing Trump's going to be the next president of this country is what it is. And especially after Kamala made a stupid-ass thing that would basically, allow Hamas / Gaza / Palestine to, basically try to fuck up Israel and stuff like that. And he's like, nah, I'm going to go meet with the guy who's actually going to give a shit about our country come, the next couple of months here is what it'll be. So, now granted, me personally, I think it's bullshit that we're fucking backing Israel at all at in this time in history at all. I don't think we should be backing either side. It's fucking dumb for America not just back ourselves with this, dude. It's fucking ridiculous how you have people who are literally handlers of congressmen in this country that are actively against America's best interest and are for the best interest of Israel, what it is there. It's like, first off, these people, these congressmen, these senators, etc., are voted into office by we, the people of the United States of America, not by fucking Israel people, dude, not by people from Israel. So yeah, they should have America's best interest at heart, not fucking other countries, what it is, dude. To me, that's like some dual allied bullshit is what it is, dude. And I'm not the only one that will say that stuff either, for that matter. So, anyway. But, yeah, we got a couple things we're going to talk about there, and then we'll get into a couple other stories, too, about the Olympics. A lot of shady shit going on at the Olympics today. The opening ceremony there. People are rightfully getting backlash for that, because there was, like, a bunch of drag queens and some fat chick trying to do a reenactment of Jesus Christ's Last Supper, which is a slap in the face to us as Christians right now. And, of course, you got a bunch of other Satanist shit going on there, too. Got Sodom and Gomorrah trending right now on X. I'm assuming it has to do with Olympics, honestly. And, yeah, just really weird, creepy shit, honestly. So, and what's even more creepy, people bring up the fact there's a small child sitting with all these drag queens at this fake-ass version of The Last Supper is what it is there. It's really disgusting shit, honestly, dude. And, again, it's all Satanist stuff is what it is, dude. So, nah. Apparently, as of an hour ago, Texas Governor Greg Abbott dropped off several hundred illegals in front of Kamala's house. That's great. Yeah, especially seeing that fucking stupid cunt. Was bitching and moaning, I guess, at some event. I'm not sure if this was recently or if it was like a clip that somebody resurfaces what it is there. And so Kamala literally at some fucking Islamic terrorist center here in America, like some mosque or whatever it was there, and bitching and moaning about like, oh, we need to redo things so that the use of the terms Islamic terrorist and illegal alien aren't things anymore. It's like, go fuck yourself, you Islamic terrorist cunt. Like, seriously, you fucking illegal piece of shit. So, and of course you got this one. This is an oldie but a goodie from about, I don't know, 4 months ago, give or take. Where it's Murder Taylor Greene telling some reporter woman to fuck off.
Good you tell me why so many people that support Donald Trump love conspiracy theories, including yourself? He seems to attract lots of conspiracy theorists.
Well, let me tell you, you're a conspiracy theorist, and the left and the media spreads more conspiracy theories. We like the truth. We like supporting our Constitution, our freedoms, and America first. So,
what about Jewish space lasers? Tell us about Jewish space.
No, why don't you go talk about Jewish space lasers? And really, why don't you fuck off? How about that?
Thanks. Thank you very
Stuff. By the way, for those who don't know about that weird conspiracy about the whole Jewish space laser thing, is what it is there. So apparently, what it actually was is y'all might know those direct energy weapon things that have been used a couple times now in like places like Maui and a few other places like that. It's literally what she's talking about there. It's literally the space laser. It's lasers from outer space, direct energy weapons, being pointed at different places across the Earth, and being used to basically destroy these different areas, set fire to these places, etc. There was one used in Texas, there's one used in Maui, there was one used in, it was Chile like a year ago or so. A couple other places too, for that matter. And it's interesting because you start looking into all this stuff, and quite literally, it has to do with the fact that you actually have every single one of these places be talked about as being a 15-minute city in the future. For those who know what 15-minute cities are, it's basically, if you've ever seen the movie In Time with Justin Timberlake, that's just how it is. It would be these weird-ass little regions where everything around you, doctors, lawyers, anything you would need, grocery store, hospital, all that stuff like that, is within 15 minutes of you walking distance. And it would be a way, it's all Agenda 2030 stuff, by the way, from Bilderberg and Economic Forum and stuff like that. Because at the end of the day, it's what it is it's supposed to be them keeping us control of the population. And so we never get like interactions with people outside of our own like districts is what it is there, which really kind of goes back to Hunger Games stuff too, for that matter, where it is, you're basically just stuck in your own district is what it is there. Or like I said, with the movie In Time was probably the best description of this whole thing, where you had to pay like X amount of time from your wrist to get from one gate to another gate to another gate to another gate. And then eventually, you're talking about like 10 years or whatever just to get through the last gate is what it is there, to like the rich elite people's area and stuff like that. And that's what it is, dude. It's them trying to control us as the masses, it's them trying to control our populations in these fucked up little BS things that will do nothing except completely take away our freedom, strip our rights, take away our constitutional ability to protect ourselves from tyrannical governments, etc. So, anyway. Let's see what we got now. I saw a good one yesterday, actually. It was from a couple of years ago. It was this dude in Australia. I think it was supposed to be Australia. He was taking a I was trying to figure out the hell's going on with this chick here. But yeah, it was I lost my train of thought now. Tower 15 minutes ago. Yeah, I can't remember what I was saying now. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, it was a couple years ago. It was this dude cutting a hole inside of a wall, and then slipping a snake in there because I guess he had a mouse problem, which looked like big ass rats in there come flying out, obviously. And yeah, there was like 16 or 17 fucking mice/rats that came like flipping out of there to get away from the snake. And pretty sure the snake got a couple of them too. So, also somebody's bringing up something interesting too from Netanyahu's speech on the congressional floor the other day, where you had one of the guys behind him do that weird ass symbol there, like the weird, almost like a weird M or something there. And when you start looking into it, it legitimately goes back to Moloch, which is one of the demons of Satan. So, yeah, real weird shit, man, for sure. So anyway, Yeah, and people were claiming that. Why is it, by the way, that all these psycho leftists always tend to show off their big tits? Well, at least in this case, the girl's big tits. She also has a weird fucking looking haircut too. So, but yeah, it's basically against that Javier Milei guy from Argentina, which he's basically bitching about like free college and shit like that. It's like, no, I don't agree with her at all. Although I would definitely motorboat the shit out of them big ass titties though. So, teach her what's really up, man. But anyway, um, see, then we got montage of black voters destroying Kamala Harris. Yep, I'm not gonna watch this because it's like 8.5 minutes. So, but yeah, I'll put it on our X page for anyone who actually wants to sit there and watch it. But it's only just like 20 different black voters saying, "Hey, fuck you, Kamala. We're not voting for your dumbass." So, yep, this is kind of what I figured right here. Wall Street Apes here put out a little bit ago. It says, what you're watching at the Olympic ceremony is confirmation you are ruled by a satanic pedophile cult. John Rich from Big and Rich called out symbolism and satanic worship taking place everywhere in music and movie industry. It's now right out in the open. Says, quote, you watch some of these big concerts and music videos where they are putting satanic symbolization right in your face. For instance, Grammy Award performances where people are literally coming out wearing satanic symbols, carrying out mock seances. But I mean, it looked pretty real to me. Says in between these hit songs, they'll come out as just part of the production of the show. It's quote art. Yeah, it's fucking disturbing shit, is what it is. Like, that's what I'm saying, dude. Like, that is fucking Satanism right there, dude, what that shit is, honestly. And it's all by design, by the way. It's actually spellcasting is what it is. It's witchcraft is what it comes down to being, dude, in most cases. It's them doing demon worshipping stuff. And that's what I said before, dude. Like, honestly, if we actually had if it came out like in a couple of days here that you actually had like somebody doing a Crossroads demon summoning spell, like at a Crossroads, and somebody like Hakeem Jeffries or one of these other Congress people showed up, I wouldn't be the least bit surprised by that, dude. Hell, if I went out there and did it myself, and these motherfuckers showed up to make the deal, like, I'd be like, holy shit, I fucking knew it. Then I would immediately have something ready to, like, take their asses out with it, is what it is there, dude. Like, whatever the hell you would extract a demon from a human body is what it is at that point. So, nah. Here's a pretty good one. We got two dudes on the street corner with their little handmade Biden Harris signs. Fuck Kamala Harris, fuck Joe Biden. Love it. Love it. Perfect. So, also, I guess there was a bunch of people the other day who were literally destroying the railways in the train cars and stuff like that at the going towards the Olympics there. Nah. All right, sorry, I'm just going through X right now. This is pretty good. I feel like everybody needs to see this one. I assume this is some kind of a prank this guy's doing with the dog. So he throws the bottle, eyes are underneath the sheet, dog looks around, like, what's up, man? What's going on? Goes over, starts eating the food off the fucking table, and the guy's like, what the hell, bro? It's a smart pupper right there, man. Yeah. People were talking about single rider on a pale horse, one of the part of the Olympics today, I guess. Yep, right in front of your face, man. Revelation 6:8. Yeah, there's been a few different Revelation stuff that's come out in the last like week or two now. Pretty creepy, actually. So, anyway, but to go back to what I was talking about a little while ago, though, with the fairs and festivals here in Ohio that are basically getting fucked over now because of these minority gangbangers with this here. So you had this come out today, which was Ohio fairs. We hope security following recent incidents. So as fair season in Ohio, anyone planning on going may encounter more than fried food, rides, and livestock. They could also see an increase in security. So that's true at the Summit County Fair, which runs through Sunday, according to Howard Call, a fairground spokesman. So we've also increased our security presence on the grounds as well as the gates. Call said, we are doing bag checks just to ensure we have a family atmosphere here. Said Fairgrounds decided to open security after a large fight at the Trumbull County Fairgrounds last week and a shooting at a festival in Macedonia in June. Yeah, and by the way, those both had to do with a bunch of black teens. I'm going to point that one out, which they won't say in these fucking articles. Because again, it's a bunch of minority fucking teens doing this fucking crime, dude, is what it is. With illegally possessed guns, usually Glocks with switches on them and 33 round sticks in them, dude. So, obviously, I'm talking about magazines, not like actual sticks. Anyway, so we want people to come to Summit County Fair and feel safe and not have to worry about rowdyism. Okay, and you know how you can do that, bro? It would be very, very simple. Be very, very, very simple. You simply put a fucking sign at every single gate that says, no unaccompanied minors without adult supervision. If you're an unaccompanied minor, you'll be turned away at the gate. Simple as that, dude. Be like, nope, sorry, gotta have an adult with you. If they're coming in alone, fuck them. You know, can't let them come in, then is what it is. Turn them away at the gate then. And it'll be that simple. The fact you have to do bag checks is kind of ridiculous. It's like, what's next, dude? Doing fucking wanding of everybody there is what it is. It's fucking bullshit, dude. We shouldn't have to live like this. It's exactly why I've said before, dude. Like, this is the exact kind of shit why you have a bunch of southern states right now where you're seeing white fortressing and stuff like that. Where it's this entire neighborhood of white people and stuff like that telling all these minorities to go fuck themselves with this, dude. Because they don't want to live with all these fucking little assholes with this, dude. Not blame them at all right now. So, anyway. Says Fair has a safety plan set in case something goes awry, said Call. So we have a shots fired plan, a lost child plan, and we also have a fire plan, which are all coded out. Says every board director, including our sheriffs who are on duty and our fire department who's on duty on this comm channel, said so that when we have any of these things happen, everyone hears it at the same time. Says Lake County Fair underway through Sunday has also upped its security this season, said Wade Crowfoot, president of the board of the Lake County Fairgrounds, said, I think we're pretty well prepared for security. We have some training with the chair and with the sheriff's department. We've upped security. So the decision had to do with recent events in Ohio. But that guy said he's not worried. Says fairgrounds are fenced and in a controlled area. We've done different trainings and things because of this. We are prepared the best we can be, regardless of if, when, or where it happens. So concerns over security have even prompted changes to the Ohio State Fair, which is now underway in Columbus. After 2 p.m., 2 p.m., minors will only be admitted to the fairgrounds if they're accompanied by an adult 21 years or over. And that's how it should be for all these fucking fairs, dude. Like, how hard is that? Like, seriously. And it shouldn't even be after 2 p.m., dude. It should be I can see it be, like, this would be a difference, obviously. I could see that making sense there on that one because it would go back to 4-H kids, so you'd be fucking with 4-H kids what it is there. So here's the problem with that, though, right? So unless your 2 p.m. thing has to do with when the gates are opening or whatever, that's just dumb because then you could also have kids go in there at 12, 1 o'clock is what it is then, and they can still be rowdy as shit is what it is, dude. So no, what it should be is no one accompanied minors without adult supervision unless they have a pass that has a 4-H thing on is what it is there, dude. Like that would be another way to do it, honestly. And that way you're not fucking over the 4-H kids then. Anyways, this change comes after seeing other similar events at the same restrictions, said Adam Hufflin, State Fairgrounds Executive Director, said working in another fair that instituted the same policy has become extremely positive, very positive, he said. Said State Fair runs through August 4th, but not every fair is increasing security. Says Cole Cooley, president of the Cuyahoga County Fairgrounds, said they've made no changes in security for their county fair, which runs August 6th through the 11th. Yeah, I guarantee you I'm going to be back on here. When is the 6th exactly? It would be like a week and a half from now. Yeah, it would be a week from next Thursday. So it's like basically a week and a half from now is what it is then. So yeah, I guarantee you, like the 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, somewhere in there, I'm going to be back on this channel either doing a grandstand or doing a Freedom Friday or doing a Buckshot Thursday or something. Maybe an aftermath, who knows. And I'm going to be talking about fucking violence at the Cuyahoga County Fairgrounds this year. I guarantee it, man. There's no way I'm not going to be. There's no way I'm not going to see. They're not going to see violence at that thing with all these dumbasses, dude. Because it's the same shit here in Stark County. It's the same shit been going on in Stark County for over a decade, man. Every single fucking year at the Stark County Fairgrounds, because of these unaccompanied minors, these unaccompanied young black preteens and teenagers carrying fucking guns in the fairgrounds, you always have shit going down at these places, dude. It's fucking stupid. And it's fucking stupid for this guy not to do the same thing as the rest of these fairs and be like, no, there's like, I'm gonna say it like it is, dude. Like, it really needs to be the fucking General Assembly at this point. It needs to be DeWine, etc. there, getting off their asses and being like, you know what, fuck that. No, we are implementing a statewide thing every single fairgrounds this year, going forward forever now. And it's no unaccompanied minors without adult supervision, period. Unless you have a pass to be a 4-H kid with a thing, there's what it is. And we're going to give you passes then if you're 4-H. So, and I think that's the problem with a lot of these minority youths too, by the way, is that they don't have any structure like that. Because we notice when it comes to like 4-H and stuff like that, it very much is, you know, at least when I was growing up anyway, it was very much a white kid thing is what it is, dude. Because it was usually a rural area thing where it was, you know, all the kids around here were usually white is what it is. And it was, you know, farmers, farm stuff, etc. And maybe that's what it is. Maybe these inner city kids need a fucking 4-H project, honestly, dude, to fucking give some meaning to their damn lives is what it is. So they won't do gangbanger shit here is what it is then. Who knows? Maybe that's the fucking solution right now. But anyway. That Carl guy said, we are more aware, but we haven't increased our numbers. The county sheriff started patrolling our fairgrounds last year. Really? They just started doing it last year? But we have never had this kind of crowds that places like Medina have. Our fair is more family-oriented. We're not big on groups of teenagers like some other festivals. So, and again, that's the problem right there, dude. It's like when you have like kids coming in, you know, 8, 10 at a time, whatever there, it's like, nah, that's the problem right there, dude. And the thing is, right where Cuyahoga County is, by the way, Cuyahoga County itself is Cleveland. That's the major city in that fucking area, dude. And it's not that far from those fairgrounds, if I'm not mistaken. So it's like, yeah, why the fuck wouldn't you, you know, push for more security then? That's just dumb. All you're doing is leaving yourself open to the possibility of something happening here in legit like 10, 12 days is what it is, bro. Like, it's just fucking stupid what it is. Yeah. Yeah, this is probably what they're talking about here with the young fairgoers policy thing is what it is now. Cotton candy, cream puffs. New young fairgoers policy. The City's Ohio State Fair officially kicked off in Columbus on Wednesday morning with a ceremonial ribbon cutting by Governor Mike DeWine and his family to the tune of confetti cannons shot off by state officials. The guy right here in blue is actually Lieutenant Governor John Husted. I assume these are his kids, maybe on this side as well. I never understood the whole, like, cutting of a ribbon. It's just weird. Like, especially if we're trying to do it with, like, a pair of, like, regular scissors like that, dude. Like, if I'm going to do, like, a ribbon cutting ceremony, dude, like, give me some of them giant scissors, baby. Like, seriously. Or just give me a big old fucking machete. I'll cut that bitch with a machete is what it is then. Like a real man. So, and of course, as of last week, you got scumbag Sherrod Brown out raising Bernie Marino. How much you want to bet Sherrod Brown's money ties can go directly to Act Blue, where he's all money laundering there? Just another reason why that cocksucker is still out of office right now is what it is. So, anyway. Going back to the thing about Ohio State Fair, here's what it is. That annual celebration of livestock and agriculture is 169th year. Wow. I didn't know it was that old already. It's held in Ohio Expo Center and State Fairgrounds in Columbus near the historic Crew Stadium. I've actually been there to the Ohio State Fair a couple of times in my life. I think the last time I was there was like, it's been a while now. It's been like legit, like probably like a good, I would say at least 20 years, honestly, or if not more, because I think I was in my late teens at that time, like 16, 17, something like that, maybe. So we're talking over 20 years at this point. It was fun, but I'll tell you what, it was a lot of walking, dude. Although they had one thing there the last time we were there, which was it was like designated stops around the fairgrounds, and if you actually like stood at like these areas and stuff like that, they would have it was a bunch of tractors that would come driving around and stuff like that, and there would be various seating on the attachments. They attached. What do you call things now? I can't remember what I'm saying now. It was like on the hitches for the trailers and stuff like that. They had like a trailer on the back of it. They had like a bunch of seating on it. And there was like two of those things. So there was like, I think like 50 something people could sit on those one time is what it is there. So it was really nice actually. And yeah, I'll tell you what, dude, if it hadn't been for those things, I would have never seen as much of the fairgrounds as I did that day. But yeah, that was actually one of the funnest times I've had actually at a state fair, was just riding around those things, because you could basically just ride around the whole thing for like X amount of time or whatever. And then you could just have them drive for like 10, 15 minutes, whatever it is, and you got to see like half the fairgrounds without even having to get off and walk and shit. So now, granted, you could also get off at like certain places. Usually it was around the different barns and stuff like that, or different displays stuff, like whether it be, people doing like obviously 4-H projects would be like dressmaking and stuff like that in certain places, and like other places like that, they would drop you off at those kind of barns is what it is there, or like people doing like different cakes and pies and things like that. So yeah, pretty cool stuff. But either way, I had to think about that one for a minute. I remember now, it's Future Farmers of America. Yeah. I was like, FFA kids. I'm like, yeah, and then it just got dawned on me. Yeah, well, those would all fall in the 4-H categories, what it is there. For the kids that would be exempt from these things, what it is. So, the company minor policies would be there. But anyway, continuing on here though, said so this year will be another transitional one for the fair. DeWine said, with several eventful buildings on the grounds under construction as part of a larger revitalization project by the state, says Expo 2050 master plan, says State Fair of Ohio, and it should be State Fair is Ohio, and it should not only reflect the best of Ohio, which it does, but also should reflect our future, DeWine said to reporters after he prepared remarks. Said just a month ago, as part of a bicentennial capital appropriations budget, biannual appropriations budget, state lawmakers voted to pass nearly $200 million for the Expo 2050 plan, a big policy priority for DeWine. Construction for the plan's first phase will finish in 2025 and 2026. Says, quote, as we invest in this fair, this is prime real estate, and we can't just use this for 12 days a year, DeWine said. That is fucking stupid, by the way. Why would you have that there for 12? Like, yeah, you should be using that all year round for other stuff, dude. That's fucking dumb. So this is very, very valuable real estate. We have to maximize it 365 days a year for some of the money we're putting in and will continue to put in. So still, DeWine said fair growers are in for 2 weeks of fun. Says for foodies, pickle, lemonade. What the fuck? What the fuck? Pickle lemonade? What the fuck, bro? That's disgusting. That's almost as disgusting as something I saw earlier, which is somebody making a deviled egg hot dog. And I'm like, who the fuck puts deviled eggs on hot dogs? That's just nasty, bro. That's two items that should go separately. Like, for real. Anyway. Yeah, pickle lemonade, caramel candy ice cream. That just sounds wrong. And cotton candy cream puffs are new featured menu items. This would obviously be stuff that they're doing at all these fairs across America, probably most likely be my guess. I know they do a lot of ones at Texas where they bring out that kind of stuff. I remember one time I was at the, I'm trying to think what fairgrounds it was now. It was my mom, my aunt and uncle who lived down in that area, and then it was another aunt and uncle, and then my aunt from Florida, my aunt from Oregon, and then her son, daughter-in-law, and granddaughter. And then I think it was also her daughter and grandson were also there that day as well. So it was like, I think there's about 18 to 20 of us, give or take. And yeah, my mom, my aunts, a couple of my aunts, my uncle, and myself were walking around. And I looked over at this one stand. It literally had this big ass sign out that says fried butter on a stick. And I'm just like, what the fuck? And I literally like, you know, give my mom like a little like tap on the shoulder and stuff like that. A couple other people with me too. And I'm like, check that out. And they look over and they're just like, ugh, like what is wrong with people? And I'm like, I know, right? Like seriously, like who is paying I think it was like $5 something or $6 something at that time for a literal chunk of fried butter on a stick, dude. Like I can just like hear the fatness in people at that point that would be eating that shit, dude. Like it's like I just don't get it, man. Like it's just nasty, bro. So anyway, where are we at now? So after delivering remarks and walking some of the fairgrounds, Governor DeWine tested out a vanilla cream puff Wednesday morning with the First Lady, Fran DeWine, and their grandchildren in the shade of Schmidt's Sausage Haus tent. It says one change for 2023 is a new policy that prevents minor fairgoers from admission without an adult after 6 p.m. It says starting each night, security workers are being asked to check identification cards at the gate to ensure minors are with someone 21 and older. And like I said, I think they said earlier it was 2 p.m. actually, so that's weird. It says 6 p.m. on that one. So anyway, so Executive Director Adam Hufferin, who is new to the job after Virgil Strickler, the longtime executive director, retired last year, said the changes come after seeing other similar events add the same restrictions. Says working in another fair that instituted the same policy, it becomes extremely positive, very positive for people. So, yeah, that's cool. Let's check out the Ohio State Fair's website for a minute now. See what's going on this website here. Yes, except cookies. That does look like a fun time, I'm not going to lie, dude. So, I know actually it was over in the, oh yeah, right there, all those people are sitting right here. They're standing right there. There used to be a thing in one of these areas here where whenever you were walking long enough, at least it was this way 20 years ago or so when I was there, they had it was like a bank of things that were foot massager thingies. You put a quarter in there and it's like 2 or 3 minutes or something like that. It like massages you out of the bottoms of your feet. So it would numb them out so you could actually walk for like another half hour or so is what it is then. So anyway. Let's see what kind of cool stuff is going on here. Let's see. Daily schedules. Let's get more from the daily schedules here for Ohio State Fair. Let's see. We got Fine Arts Live Mural Competition. That's going on today. Also got First Aid EMS Center, Ohio Lottery Sky Glider. That's cool. The Dunk, Natural Resources Park, Visit Real Life Size, Sculpture, Fossil Fish, The Dunk. It's on display. That's cool. Got 4-H judging going on all day long. Accessible play area. I'm guessing that's for young kids, honestly. Let's check this one out. Play area features low impact, easy access entertainment for children, whether kids are searching for remarkable fossils, navigating a path through a maze of towering barrels, exploring a mini truck, or pretending to embark on an adventure of life-size canoe. Plenty of opportunities online, etc., etc. So yeah, it's basically a play area for young kids. What it is there every single day of the fair. That's cool. That's what you need to, by the way, just so your kids don't, go running away from you and stuff like that. And being snatched up by some stranger or something. There's what it is. So, anyway. Let's see, where else are we at now? Back up further. Now, let's see, we got the ACT Ohio Construction Trades exhibit. We got AmeriHealth. What was that? Caritas, Ohio. Ashland University Science, Math, and Business degree programs. Boy Scouts of America. COSI Rocket and Space Zone. That's cool. Creative Arts exhibit. Creative Arts Baked Pies check-in. Let's check this one out. I want to see some pies. Oh, well, actually, show me. No, why don't you show me that? Some bitch. I was hoping to see a larger picture of the pies, man. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like, you would leave, like, going back to what I was saying earlier about where those tractors would leave people off at. It would be at places like this right here. This exhibit hall is what it is. The Kasich Hall beat. They named a fucking hall at this place after that piece of shit, John Kasich. Fuck that guy, man. That guy is the biggest scumbag ever, bro. Legitimately. Actually, almost as bad as Eli Lilly, for that matter. Those people were fucking pieces of shit, too, for that matter. So, also got a family fun area there. Got a fine arts exhibition. Games on the green. Looks like some dude playing, croquet. That's cool. Got Girl Scouts of Ohio Heartland, Planet Girl Scouts. H2 Ohio interactive exhibit. I'm guessing this is like a water park kind of thing there or something, probably, so people can get cooled down if they need to. A bunch of other stuff going on today. Kids Fishing Pond. That's cool, man. See, this is the kind of stuff I like right here, man, because you're getting more kids into, like, wanting to go fishing and stuff like that. And you got kids 14 and under can fish for bluegill using cane poles and tackle provided by ODNR, Division of Wildlife. If you catch a fish, a wildlife officer will help you take it off the hook. You can leave the fish in the live well or take it home with you and fix it for dinner. Like, you're going to take one, like really, people are going to take one bluegill out of that fucking thing and go eat it? Like, nah. Catch and release, baby. Catch and release. Let's go see if I can find that, actually. I want to see if I can find that video of that from last year. Ohio State Fair. Yeah, here they're showing some of the kids. Watch this. Like, I would go to that, but that's a Facebook post. I'm not going to give her my personal Facebook stuff, so let's see if I can find a video elsewhere that's not Facebook. It's 2021. I'm gonna stop screen sharing momentarily, and I'll go to my own page. There's what it is. And I probably won't run after that. Then. Okay. So here's the thing. Yeah, so that would be the natural park area there, and it would be, yeah, showing the kids at the cane poles and stuff. That's a lot of kids, man. Yeah. That's cool because you're teaching the kids how to, like, actually fish, you know. Yeah, those are some teeny gills, man. That is not a meal, by the way. That is cool, though, because you're actually not only teaching the kids how to fish, you're teaching them, like, about fishing and, like, all the stuff going on there. Ooh, they got samples of fish you can taste, apparently. That's cool. Trapper's Cabin. That's sweet, man. I didn't realize there was nothing going on there. Damn, now I want to go to the Ohio State Fair, man. Fucking damn shit. But then it also cost me money down there, so that's like a whole thing. Yeah. Oh, to be a kid again. Huh. They also have a kayak pond down there, apparently. I didn't realize that one. I guess I glanced over that when I was looking at the kids fishing earlier there. Which my niece can still do, by the way, for a few years anyway. They got a kayak pond too, Kids Zone, Little Farmers, Monster Mural, Moo U guided barn tours. I think I've actually had one of those before. It's actually not bad. Kind of interesting because it basically is some person that's one of the farmer guys basically telling you like what's up to what is there and like how to like do farming and stuff like that. So it's pretty interesting stuff. So anyway. Let's see, we got High Department of Education Workforce, a bunch of other stuff going on there too. High Lottery statutes search. Yeah, here's the thing I was talking about. It's the on-ground shuttle. If they actually show the big picture there, I don't know if they will or not. But yeah, it's basically just a big old tractor. It takes you around to different stuff there. It's pretty nice. So. Yeah, let's see what kind of concerts they got going on this year, what it is. Let's see, we got Kids Bop Live. Stone Temple Pilots. That's cool. With special guest Soul Asylum. Man, that's my childhood right there. So, got Boys to Men with special guest comedian, preacher Lawson. Let's see what else we got. Lazada Nartina, presented by Eli Lilly and Company. Lauren Dangle, the Kaleidoscope Nights Tour. I don't know who that's. Ice Cube is going to be at the Ohio State Fair? Holy shit, bro. That'd be cool to go meet his ass. Got Fluffy. What's that one? $65 for a ticket for that asshole? Jesus Christ, dude. Ice Cube is 62. Apparently, it's going to be the 30th. Let's see what all the prices of these things are. Let's see. $32 for the Kids Bop thing. $75 for Alabama Roll. Jesus. $47 for the Stone Temple Pilots Soul Asylum concert. That's actually the best pricing right there, honestly. $48 for Boys to Men. Obviously, the $38, etc. there is for the free showing thing. $20 for the Eli Lilly band. There's what it is, the Latino guys. $68 for that chick. Like I said, those two we already know about. Let's see, who's this one? Stephen Sanchez with special guest Ray Bull is $50. Ohio State Players and Midnight Star is $33. And Jamie Johnson, what a view tour with special guest South Hall is $48. Jesus Christ, dude. And we got the free events, the Ohio State Band, and Youth Choir. Best damn band on land, baby. Fuck yeah. Hotel California Eagles Tribute Band. So that's cool. That's cool. What is the regular ticket to this place anyway? Just want to see what an actual ticket would be right now. Ticketmaster. Oh, okay, those are all the different bands and stuff like that. Yeah, Stone Temple Pilots, Soul Asylum. Yeah, how much is the fair admission is my question. This looks like it's an everyday ticket right here. So, okay. That's actually not bad. So $12 for an adult ticket then. It's like per day probably would be my guess. Yeah, that's not too bad actually at all. Especially considering the regular county fairs are like I think like 6 or 7 now, maybe even like 8 now if I'm not mistaken. So that would be cool to go to that Stone Temple Pilots concert though, man. Which apparently is tonight. So yeah, unless I get down there in the next 45 minutes basically, which is not going to happen. So yeah, that would be cool though. I wouldn't mind seeing the seeing video from that tonight. That'd be kind of cool. So, oh, that's interesting. Apparently, if you purchase your tickets in advance, you actually get free fair admission then. Oh, that's really nice then, dude. So yeah, so that potentially that 37 then for the advanced ticket prices would cover fare. So really they're only getting paid $25. Damn, dude. Like per person at that one. So let's say you have like only like a couple hundred people there. Like they're not really getting paid a lot, dude, at all. Per band. Like that's yeah. I wonder though if that's something where they actually do get like an automatic upfront fee just because of like being like a known band like that. And like no matter what, like even if the sales for the tickets and stuff don't really match up or whatever, they still get their, guaranteed pay is what it is there. Because I would think it'd be something like that, honestly. But I don't know. Maybe not. So I don't know. That's cool though. So yeah, apparently that Kids Bop shit was on the 24th. The Alabama concert was last night. The Stone Temple Pilots concert is tonight. Boys to Men is tomorrow. That Eli Lilly concert is on the 28th. That Lauren Chick is 29th. Ice Cube is going to be 30th. Gabriel Fluffy Iglesias will be the 31st. That Stefan Sanchez will be the first. And then it's the second and the third of those last two then. So, and it'll be the 28th at 1 o'clock. It'll be the Ohio State Fair Band and Youth Choir. Oh, okay, it was actually the Fair Band. It wasn't the Ohio State Band. Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah, because it's the Ohio State Band for the Ohio State University is the best damn band in the land. So, anyway. Apparently, general parking is free at the Ohio State Fairgrounds. Types of payments accepted: cash, Visa, MasterCard, and Discover. So no Amex, apparently. Seems kind of shitty. All right. Anyway, so yeah, I thought that was pretty interesting there. Let's see what else we got on this site right now. Let's see, we got Governor Mike DeWine has criteria for who he'd send to U.S. Senate if J.D. Vance becomes vice president. We got Ohio DNC delegates unanimously pledged to vote for piece of shit Harris. The thing about that is, right, like, and again, and this message actually goes out to the Ohio General Assembly. Do not fucking cuck out for that piece of shit cunt Kamala the way you did for fucking dipshit Biden, dude. When you literally let them fucking bend the rules once already, where that asshole was able to be put back on our fucking ballots without even making the damn ballot to begin with, is what it is there. Do not fucking cuck out again and let Kamala be on there by default. No, fuck her. She had her chance. She could have tossed Biden aside a long time ago and done it herself there as a deep state piece of shit. But she chose not to. Until now. So now, dude. Like, whoever the DNC nominee is, fuck them. They don't get to be on the ballot at this point. It's as simple as that. Or if you're going to do something like that, then make sure to literally put away criminals like that piece of shit Swiss billionaire that's been funding Act Blue this entire fucking time. People, seriously. So, anyway. Is legal iGambling, iLottery coming to Ohio? I don't know. Is it? I don't know what that is. I don't know what the fuck those are, actually. So, several Ohio lawmakers who were tasked with analyzing the current state of the gambling industry have signaled they want their colleagues to look at legalizing online casino and lottery games. Oh, okay, that's interesting. This findings released a couple weeks ago there by the Study Commission on the Future of Gambling in Ohio touch on the industry at large, said from the state of Ohio's brick-and-mortar casinos to racinos to the lottery system itself. Early conversations around iLottery and iGambling or iGaming offerings were high and on the commission's to-do list, which meant 4 times. And it talks about who's actually on the list. There's what it is for the Republicans. So, pretty interesting stuff, dude, actually. I'm not surprised by if they were to do that. I mean, that's what that piece of shit Kirk Shearing's entire thing was last year. Or, wait. Sorry, not last year. 2022 into 2023 is what it was there. which was I had to call that asshole's office like a dozen times, only to be told by his dumbass fucking aide that, oh no, Senator Shearing is not in the office today because he's out worrying about fucking getting gambling legalized in Ohio right now. Like, what a bunch of shit, dude. Let's see what DeWine's criteria is for Vance's steed. Which, by the way, we already know that Vivek is going to be the fucking pick for the time being when Vance does become vice president of this country. By the way, there's old lady Fran DeWine right there in the polka dot dress. And she is not a good-looking woman at all. I'll tell you that right now, bro. She really ain't. I would really like to see a picture of her in her youth, dude, because she might have been pretty good-looking when she was like 18 to 20 years old. But holy shit, bro! Like in her 70s, almost 80s, I'm guessing there, because that's about what DeWine is right now. He's almost 80 years old. Man, she is looking rough. Like, whew, you know, like for real though, man. Anyway, so President Donald Trump, Vice President Vance, win the White House in November. Mike DeWine will have a big decision on his hands. Said, "quote It will be one of the biggest decisions I made as governor." DeWine said Wednesday at the Ohio State Fair. So Governor DeWine gets to elect who fills U.S. Senator J.D. Vance's seat when he vacates it to become vice president. So Trump announced Vance's running mate last Monday on True Social during RNC in Milwaukee, writing it came after lengthy deliberation and thought and consideration for tremendous talents and many others. Said, but lists of potential candidates were circulating among state political circles even before Trump cut the vice president guesswork. So DeWine said Wednesday he doesn't have a short list yet. Quote, I've obviously been contacted by people who have ideas about who should be the next senator. And my answer, I said back to them, always is, look, we have to win an election first, and Trump has to be elected president before we can get any of that will take place. Which I totally agree with him on that one. It's like, yeah, we got to get our shit done, get our ducks in a row first, people, and then, worry about this after the fact. Obviously, it's good to have a list of this, though. Since DeWine has since hammered out criteria, though, said he's looking for someone who wants to serve for more than one term and someone who can win partisan primaries and general elections and win more than once in 2026. Said after DeWine's appointment of them in 2024, they'd have to run in 2026 and 2028 that's interesting, to retain their seat beyond J.D. Vance's original term. I did not realize that part. That's an interesting one then, dude. So, but my understanding would be, like, no matter who DeWine appoints, right, they would technically only be in office until, like, May of next year when we would actually have a primary, because it would only be a temporary thing, as far as my understanding is. Like, it wouldn't just be them having to win, twice again then to basically have it'd be almost a double congressional thing at that point then. It would have to be them actually, going back and fighting against other people as far as my understanding is from the U.S. Constitution itself, what is there, that comes from. So, I don't know, maybe they fucked around with the Constitution again like they always do. Who knows, man? Anyway, DeWine Tyrion said, not interested in a placeholder, not interested in someone going to go into Washington for 2 years. So DeWine doesn't care whether that person has regular hits on television, talk television. So what I do care about is that their productivity in the United States Senate, he said just two of the wide-ranging possibilities having been floated around are piece of shit criminal Matt Dolan, whose ass needs to be in Ohio prison right now, by the way. So who dipshit DeWine endorsed in the primary versus Bernardino. And former presidential candidate Vivek Ramaswamy. Yes, this is who needs to be the guy. Period. End of fucking story between these two motherfuckers anyway. His fellow state executives, including Lieutenant Governor John Husted and Attorney General Dave Yost, maybe viable candidates too. See, and I don't like that. Like, to me, like, no, fuck John Husted, dude. That guy's a sack of shit anyway. F him. He is a total fucking rhino. No. If you're going to put anybody in there, dude, put fucking Vivek in there. Vivek has the actual means and skill set to pay the fucking bills at this point, dude. He can be there right now in 2026 and 2028, etc., and get it done there. or he just runs through 2026 into 2028, which is where Vance's original, U.S. U.S. senatorial term would have ended then. Like, yeah, you just have Vivek as like a VP or something. Is what it is then. So, anyway. But anyway. Huh? Interesting. Yeah, I kind of figured that's what it was. Anyway. Oh, by the way, does anybody want to see a video where Kamala Harris literally called to defund the cops a couple of years ago? Yeah, we're going to go ahead and watch that for you for a minute. Yeah, we got footage found of Kamala Harris supporting defund the cops. Says about upending the system, we need to look at policing budgets. More safety with more cops is wrong. What a fucking cunt, dude. By the way, this is the same bitch in 2020 who was literally bail funding Antifa and BLM terrorists all across this country.
And it's not just a moment, it's a movement. Standing on the shoulders of the movements before.
Terrorist movements.
Part of this has to be about changing the system, rehauling.
God, her fucking, god damn, dude. Her fucking voice is so goddamn shrill.
The system, upending the system. And so that piece of it, you're right. Under this Attorney General, I have no hope for it being implemented. But God willing, he will be out of that.
Oh god, dude, it's like ear piercing. Like, I don't know what her voice is just like, ugh. It's like Satanism coming through my fucking ears, man.
That office shortly, and then we need to have a requirement that office do the right thing going forward.
So then, if you're for overhauling, where do you stand on defund the police?
But right. So here's the thing: defund the police. The issue behind it is that we need to reimagine how we are creating safety. Okay, I'm not even going to listen to the rest of that bullshit. She is such a fucking piece of shit Marxist cunt, dude, for real. Like, that's exactly what Kamala's ass is, dude. She is literally a fucking modern-day Marxist at this point in history. So. Okay, this is actually pretty cool, and I totally want this shit in the Olympics now. Which is professional tag, Olympic sport. So you got kids literally playing tag. That is some hardcore parkour shit right there, is what that is, bro. I could totally see the announcer guys just be like doing that shit and be like, and Jordan is out in the lead. Stuff like that's what it is. Like it would legitimately be like that dodgeball movie where it's at the like professional stuff on like ESPN or whatever there. So anyway. Damn, dude. So we're not gonna watch this whole thing. I do want to point something out though, is that Ireland is getting fucking lit, dude. And as a proud Irishman with some also Polish roots and some other, backgrounds and stuff like that, but as partially proud Irish on both sides of my family, this kind of brings a smile to my face. I'm not even gonna lie, dude. So you have them over there in their country being invaded by Islamic terrorism, and they finally had enough of it, dude. To where now you got it says charity condemns INLA linked threat to shoot, quote, workmen repairing building, which was this big ass thing. It says any workmen repairing Welcome Center, which would be the terrorist so-called migrant center, will be shot. Go Ireland. Seriously, though. Yeah, go Ireland. Y'all need to do what you need to do, man, for real. So I do want to point something out that this chick is asking the question of, and it's not did they, it's which one of them did it. Did our government try to assassinate Donald Trump? The answer is yes to that. The real question is exactly who in the deep state ordered the hit. That's what we can find out right now. So. Huh. Well, that's interesting. So y'all remember that girl that worked for Alex Jones for a while, Millennial Millie? She apparently did a interview. I think this is when she was leaving InfoWars years ago. She did an interview with that Tor woman who tried to run for Secretary of State here in Ohio. I think it was 2022, if I'm not mistaken. This is that Tor chick explaining all the stuff with like Seth Rich and all this other like hacking shit she was doing as a hired contractor for the government is what it is there. And yeah, we got Seth Rich, DNC, CrowdStrike, stealing election from Bernie Sanders and Trump. And then it was all this stuff going on here is what it is in this 4.5-minute video there. So I'll go ahead and leave it on our X page for those that want to watch it there. So we got pro-terrorist protesters around the bridge heading towards Mar-a-Lago, as it says of 3 hours ago. Yeah, it's not going to end well for their asses on that one, dude. Look for them to get clapped by Trump's private security at that point, trying to attempt to assassinate a president. I'll tell you what, if those fuckers got within 1,000 feet, I would label them as fucking domestic terrorist threats to my life at that point. So, as everyone should be doing right now, especially when you got fucking dickheads in the front there with stupid ass little sunglasses on, but they got double fucking head things to make can't be visible to who the fuck they actually are, and that's the problem with all these little asswipes, dude. Because they don't want anonymity, by the way, but yet, God forbid, when you want your anonymity from their asses, they'll dox shit out of you, destroy your life, try to get you fired, etc., etc. There, it's all bullshit, dude. Is what it is. It's all double standard crap. Is what it is. So, anyway. Let's see what the Sodom and Gomorrah thing was trending for. See, I'll tell you what, dude. Like this fucking girl right here, like the first comment on the Sodom and Gomorrah thing. This is the kind of chick that needs to get fucking right across the face. You're like, shut up, cunt. Claiming Mega is yelling Sodom and Gomorrah about the Olympics now. 90% of them couldn't recite a Bible passage if they tried. Fuck you, ho. How about that? Go fuck yourself, you stupid little cunt. Yeah, then you had some dude in a fucking beard. Or actually, I think this was that chick in a beard. Singing some weird shit. You also had a drag queen be giving the fucking torch the other day. It's all weird, disgusting stuff, dude. Yeah, and then you got these little fuckfacey Antifa bots on that site. Like this little ass stain right here is what it is, dude. Claiming when Sodom and Gomorrah is trending because the fash got triggered by the fucking Olympics, you know you're living in the upside down world. Or we're actually living in real world. Y'all are living in fucking Satan's asshole at this point, buddy. That's the real truth of the matter, you fucker. So, anyway. Let's see what's actually trending besides stuff for me. So we got Olympics trending, Last Supper trending, Ghostface trending, Cyrax, should be a Mortal Kombat character, is trending now. Oh, nice, talking about Cyrax. Oh, what the fuck? They're making it a female Cyrax and Sector? Or is that somebody? I think it's somebody asking for it, actually. Or no, is that a female? No, I think it's a female Cyrax and Sector. You know what I think is weird about the whole Mortal Kombat thing is, though, right? Like, these guys are supposed to actually be, like, robots, right? Like, they're actually supposed to be, like killer robots, literally. But yet, the backstory for, I think it's Cyrax, Sector, and Smoke is they were like some kind of ninja guys. But what's really weird is, on top of all that, is pretty sure that black ninjas did not exist, which is what these fucking people are, by the way. At least Cyrax was anyway. Like Sector is some kind of Asianish, like female or whatever there. So, but yeah, it's just fucking weird, dude. Like, you really expect me to believe we're gonna have black ninjas, dude? Like, come on, man. Come on. So, and there's a different artwork here for the Mortal Kombat 1 of the Cyrax Sector combo there. That's cool. I did like playing these characters as kids, though, by the way. Because it was, I'm trying to remember which was which now. I think it was Cyrax. You could use, like, a thing to, like, pop a net around people and stuff and, like, grab them towards you. That was pretty cool. And then it was Sector, I believe, was the one that held the grenades on their body and stuff like that. Where you could do, like, grenade strikes on people and stuff like that. So that was pretty cool. So, and yeah, I think we're talking about who's actually underneath the metal masks. So, I don't know. Pretty weird shit either way, man. So, I mean, you gotta do everything you can, though, to keep relevant, I guess. It's whatever. Yeah, let's see. So, first, let's go ahead and look at the trends right now on X currently. So, we got Olympics is trending number 1. Got I don't know if I pronounced that word, honestly. There's 2. Last Supper 3. Ghostface 4. Cyrax 5. Satanic is 6. The French. Halsey. Marie Antoinette. Sain. Eflin. Simon Moore. Kelly Clarkson. Hunger Games. Portney. Dolphins. Tony Parker. Preacher Commandos. Logan Act, which is people dumbass leftists talking about Trump and Netanyahu. Frenchia, child tax credit, which is basically that piece of shit cutting Mala talking about cutting child tax credits and JD Vance calling her bitch ass out on it. Blasphemy, which is obviously the Olympics again. French Revolution is also trending with the Olympics right now. Yeah, I think France doesn't have a second revolution right now, dude, and deal with all this fucking blasphemy there in that country. Let's see. Then we got Mocking Christianity is 24th. Yeah, that's what it's doing right now. Mohammed, 25, trending Olympics. We got KCON 2024 LA is 26. Ronnie Jackson, Demonic, Snoop, and Mohammed being Ali, I think is what it is. So, interesting. Let's see what my actual trends are right now. Terrorists, like one more, the FBI. World War III, cringe, child tax credit, the French, Minneapolis, blasphemy, Eargate. Is that what they were literally calling Trump, like getting his ear fucking blown off by a gunman? Fucking assholes. I swear to God, I fucking hate people so much, dude. And we got Trump to Harris, which is just a bunch of BS lies on that one, and people talking about people that were ex-Trump people jumping to Harris. It's like, no, you fuckers were a bunch of leftist pieces of shit that won a Republican primary in 2020. And now we're going to be voting Democrat again, you fucking clowns. We got Georgia and Macron as the last 2 here now. There's a picture of Rey Mysterio and his daughter. Man, Rey is looking old these days. I think he's like in his 50s now, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty close to it anyway. I'll tell you what, he was a handsome looking dude when he was like in his early 20s there in WCW, man. Like 30 years ago. Trying to figure out if she's drinking a beer or a root beer in hers, because he's obviously drinking a beer in his. Hers looks like almost a little bit darker brown, like it could be like a root beer. That's cool though, man. It'd be cool to have her back in the company as like an actual wrestler at some point in the future. Because Dominic sucks, dude, for real. But anyway, let's see what Minneapolis is trending for. Let's see, Lionel Market Tim's Kamala Harris raised money so he could be released from prison. Days after his release, he violently assaulted a Minneapolis bar manager, leaving him with traumatic brain injuries. Because of course, dude. Fucking cunt Mala, dude. I swear to God, dude. She is such a fucking piece of shit in general, dude. Yeah, we got 45 minutes ago here. It said, arrest, charge, indict, and prosecute and incarcerate Kamala Harris for aiding and abetting domestic terrorism. Here is May 2020, Minneapolis Police Department evacuating from its third precinct as a domestic terrorist organizations, BLM and Antifa, burning the facility to the ground. Yeah, needs to fucking happen right now, dude. And that bitch bail funded all of it, dude. What it was. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Yeah, this is the shit, by the way, that Cunt Mala was using to bail fund them. It was the MN Freedom Fund to help pay bail for those protesting on the ground in Minnesota. Kamala Harris, June 1st, 2020. And that right there is why that cunt is being fucking prison right now for high treason, dude. Straight up. Yeah, so you know, here 21 hours ago says witnessing legacy media lie. This boldly is disturbing. Says Harris helped fundraise for violent riot suspects in Minneapolis during was plagued by deadly leftist arson attacks and mass looting. A charred body was found in one of the businesses that was torched. Says one of the men bailed out by the Freedom Fund. Later went on to murder someone. What does that do with the TBI or whatever? Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if more than one at this point. We just know about the one for sure. So, yeah, just absolutely disgusting. You got fucking cuck-ass bitches trying to fucking add context to it. It's not fucking false accusations, you assholes. Bunch of fucking disgusting this dude. Fucking scumbag ass victim. Don't want to go too far down on that one then. I just realized what I'm doing. Let's see, 4 hours ago, Jim Jordan. Remember when Kamala Harris raised bail money for the rioters who burned down Minneapolis, Minnesota? Yes, I do, Jimmy boy. Yes, I do. So, anyway. Yeah, that one underneath it with that bald-headed girl. That was in 2020. Kamala's helped fundraise for violent riot suspects. Says, through my investigation, it has come to light that the lead designer for Kamala HQ urged arson attacks and political violence on American cities. Huh. Interesting. Definitely reposting that one for sure. So, yeah. So you're talking about Kamala. I hope she chooses the bear too, honestly. Yeah, here's another one that's coming up again. Going over to Breitbart for a minute here. We got Marxist rant Kamala Harris wants you to forget. Yeah, it was this whole bullshit about equality. Yeah, it's fucking bullshit is what it is, dude. Fuck that piece of shit cunt. Let's see, Olympic broadcasters suffer significant assault in robbery attempt. Yeah, that's going on everywhere, dude. This is one that pisses me off that my city's now making the fucking rounds for. Is our dumbass state Supreme Court rules boneless chicken may contain bones. So fucking dumb. And the worst thing is that 3 of the people up for re-election this year, and I guarantee they're going to flip at least one of the seats because of these idiots. So, but yeah, what happened was this 65-year-old dude, I guess it was like a year or two ago, went to some restaurant, ordered boneless wings, thought he was eating a boneless wing, had something go down his esophagus that apparently was a small sliver of bone that tore through his fucking esophagus and caused him to have a serious infection where almost killed him is what it is. And yeah, now the idiots here on Tuesday said that bones and boneless wings could be a thing there. Yes, yeah, consumers should be on guard for bones and boneless wings. No breach of a duty when the consumer could have reasonably expected and guarded against the presence of the injuries obtained by the food. Joe Dieters wrote from the majority. By the way, Dieter's dumbass shouldn't even be on our state Supreme Court right now because he's a fucking DeWine appointee. This whole judgeship for our state Supreme Court should have gone back to the voters to vote in a different Republican, not some fucking DeWine yes man is what it is, dude. Yeah, then we got fucking fuckface Michael Donnelly, called the ruling utter Jabberwocky. This, by the way, is one of the douchebags right here who legitimately committed high treason several times in the state of Ohio when he tried to fuck with our state maps, dude. Including they were unconstitutional when they were clearly constitutional, based on how voting records have been for the last 20 fucking years or more. So yeah, Donnelly's ass needs to fucking go very, very soon is what it is. So anyway. But yeah, it's so fucking stupid is what it is, dude. It was a stupid ass ruling. So I wrote something out there to talk about how stupid that ruling was. Okay. Because it's going to give me a call here in a little while. So, anyway. I might be here for today, actually. I'm not sure I really have anything else to talk about after this. So. Huh. Well, that's interesting. Apparently this came out here, I guess, today. It said, new, nearly 1 hour of never-before-seen 9/11 World Trade Center collapse footage. Resurfaces after 23 years. Uploader says he found his tapes while cleaning closet. Huh. Pretty weird, man. Japanese American who was 24 years old at the time has released a nearly 1 hour never-before-seen video on YouTube channel. So he was a mainframe operator at the time of the terrorist attacks occurring and filmed the footage from the roof of his 64 Street Marks Place in New York City. So he used a Sony VX2000 with a teleconverter to capture the harrowing moments occurring in his YouTube description. So July 22nd, he first released a 6-minute video on his YouTube channel revealing the footage for the first time. So in the video description, he wrote, "Footage I filmed of the World Trade Center collapsing on 9/11/2001, filmed from the roof of the 64 area of New York City on a Sony, set upscaled to 4K, 60p using other stuff." So when asked why he decided to release the footage after 23 years, he explained, "I was cleaning my closet and found boxes full of high 8, digital 8, and DV tapes. So when trying to play them back, I noticed that maybe about a third of them had demagnetized over time and were either blank or suffering from major data corruption. After researching online, I learned that videotapes are not immune from age, even when stored in ideal conditions. So I frantically started to digitize them. Thus, I'm just uploading the video now," he said. That's pretty crazy, man, that you just didn't even realize you had that sitting there for like 2.5 decades, basically, almost. It says video was captured after 2 planes crashed into the World Trade Center. So I saw the second plane crash, but did not film it on camera. See, that's the thing. I remember when I was actually growing up as a kid. This was when I was, because 9/11 happened when I was 15, I believe is what it was. And, bro, they literally turned on the TV in that history class. Because I was in history class, freshman history class at the time. There was a it was a junior, it was a French class going on in one of the room across from us is what it was there in the school building. And it was one of those people that came running over and were knocking on our door and were like, "Hey, something's going on in New York City. Something's going on in New York City. Turn on the shit real quick, whatever. TV is what it is there." And all of a sudden you had our teacher at the time turn on the TV in that history class, and as soon as he flipped the fucking TV on, boom, second plane hits the second tower, and we're like, "What the fuck?" Like, I shit you not, dude. We were in stunned fucking silence for like 10 minutes there is what it was. And this is Friday. The guy released the full hour of resourcing footage of the incident. Video captures people real-time reactions to World Trade Center collapsing, the discussions about the plane crashes, the unfolding chaos, and their fear for loved ones at the time. It says Gateway Pundit reported last year that a previously on-scene video of September 11th attacks is also resurfaced on YouTube, capturing one rare angle of the second plane striking the South Tower of the World Trade Center. Uploader of the video claims it was accidentally left private for almost 2 decades. Sure it was, buddy. Really? Accidentally left private for nearly 2... Fuck yourself, buddy. You know damn well... I think they're doing something right now to distract us away from what's going on currently, is what it is. Anyway, this video was filmed by Kevin Wesley, a combat veteran who served 2003 Iraq War. Yeah, fucking weird, bro. Like, some shady shit's going on. We got to get Honda on the case again, man, because he's all about the 9/11 shit. So, anyway. Other than that, though, I think that's what we're about for the day. I'm going to call it a day at this one, because my cousin's going to probably come over here in a little while. I got some stuff I got to put away still from groceries that were delivered today. So, plus I'm not feeling the greatest, and I think something I took a while ago might be starting to kick in just a little bit right now. So, you know, couldn't handle it with my pain of my kneecap and my shin and thigh areas. They're not shin. Like the shifting area of my spine and into where my thigh is and stuff like that. It's where it's really aching right now, and then my kneecap as well, too, for that matter. So I had to take some pain relievers earlier, and yeah, I think the shit's starting to kick in a little bit right now. So I think I may just call it a day is what it is then and go from there. But yeah, anyway. Other than that, though, have a good one, y'all. Stay safe, stay vigilant. Always be caring because you know what's going to happen. And always make sure you're upping your kit at this point because you never know, man. You might have to have soft firearm, you might have to have, you know, long guns, etc. with you at all times. When the shit finally does come down pretty soon is what it is. So, and the last thing I want to be doing personally is looking for a new place to live right now because my sister's looking at me shit about that one. And it's like, no, I'm gonna stay here until the end of the fucking year until shit gets, you know, cool again is what it is. And in case there's political violence, I'm not going to be, you know, in a place that I don't know really. Like I'm going to be in my fucking, you know, area here and be able to hide different places if I need to is what it is then. You know? So, it is what it is, but that's where we're at for the time being though. But like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. And I'll see you all next one. We may or may not do a Stand Your Ground Saturday tomorrow. I'm all debating right now on that one. Depends if we're going to pay or not. May happen, may not happen, but it'll be whatever at that point. But other than that, though, check us out on Rumble. I have put the links to our Rumble account for our channel on there in everybody's Discords, from NEAs to Hondas to Tactical Tops, etc. So I need 5 people on those that are going to follow me on that site before I can start doing live streaming over there, which I would like to do as soon as possible. So, yeah. If you're not already subbed on there, please go sub on there because I really want to get off YouTube as quickly as possible and start doing Rumble exclusives and stuff like that because the closer we get to the election, the more I keep talking about the shit I'm talking about right now, they're going to start clamping down on this, what it is, and I really don't want to go dark as what it is any people. So, yeah, if you can, go check out NEA's Discord, go check out Honda's Discord, etc. I believe I put it in the Ohio News Network thing that Honda put on his Discord there. I think I put the link in there. I know Matt's, it was in general yesterday, and then Tech Muffin Tops, I think it should be in his general, if I'm not mistaken, today. So, anyway, other than that, I'll see you guys on the next one. Have a good one, y'all. Peace out. Later.